Hey Andy, are you there?
Hey Vicky, thanks for
Hey.
having me on.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. No, anything for you, Vicky. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, we're talking about the Easy Writer program. I know that, you were in it the previous one. So can you give
Yeah,
us a little background about, where you were before you decided to join the program?
sure. Well, it just made sense to me that, one of these days I would write a book. Well, I mean, one of these days just turns into, a decade. And then before I knew it, it was 16 years. And so when I came across your program, there was just something inside of me that clicked where I was like, okay, I think it might be my time, because I already had this experience and I already knew the power of writing a book, having the credibility, the recognition, but then also how hard, it was. And it just clicked inside of me that I needed this. I needed the accountability. And it was just, I'd been procrastinating and putting it off too long. And it was just perfect timing that your program came across my desk or whatever, and it was just time for me to act on it. And it was the right time for me in my business too, because I needed a little bit more clarity, and I really felt like I needed to get my message out there in a better way. I just knew the enormous challenges that were going to come,
Hmm.
but I knew intuitively it was just something that I needed to do. So that's what inspired me to do the program with you, and that's really kind of where I was before the the book and before
Yeah.
I got involved with you.
So you kind of were one of those people who, like, all along, you knew there was something inside you that was going to be a book one day. And did you think
Yeah.
much about, for your business, is this something that you felt was going to help you in your reach, your credibility, your expert status, how people looked at you? What about those things?
I will be honest. I came across some of your marketing articles. I think that you might have shared on Facebook or one of the media channels.
Hmm.
And you talked about the power of the bestseller status and kind of the benefits of having a book out there, giving people sneak preview value, establishing credibility, expert status, and just kind of having something out there that your potential target markets could pick up, learn a little bit about you, and then engage with you for, services later on. I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense.
Um, what would you say was your favorite part or that you really loved about either the group program or working with me?
Okay. My favorite part was that you truly led us. So as I was going through it, I can't speak for the other members, but as I was going through it and I felt like I was making some progress, but then I had my own internal resistance of
Hmm.
I just wasn't productive this week, or I'm a little confused, or I just wasn't making traction. You always knew what the next step was for me because you saw that bigger picture that I couldn't see as a student, which is what I needed. Getting chills again. That's what I needed, and that's what I think a lot of people need is that they just need to be led down a roadmap that has a proven successful result.
There are going to be people watching this that are on that fence. Maybe I'll do it later. Oh, let's push it off a little bit more. So, what do you say to those people about why now is the perfect time to do something like this?
Yeah, my answer is what I used to give a lot of my coaching clients, and that is your existence on this earth is not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, tomorrow you might not be here.
Mhm.
So do it now. Now is the time. Really, it boils down to fear, and we all experience the fear of the unknown and the uncertainty and social recognition and validation and all that crap. That's just all internal mental stuff, and you just got to blast through that. Don't even think about it, and just act on that internal calling to write the book. This is your opportunity, and opportunities don't come across that often, but this is the perfect opportunity for Vicki, to inspire you to take action to get it done. And trust me, it's all worth it, because when you're done with the entire process, you feel empowered, you feel so much more courageous and so much more valuable, that it just brings you to a new heightened level of awareness and experience and love that you can share with the world. But first, it starts with yourself internally. And when you can capture that, and you can follow the roadmap that Vicki has laid out, then you can serve this world in a higher capacity, in a better way.
Yeah, thanks for the words of wisdom. I really appreciate that. And thanks for giving us your time and your feedback on your experience in the program. I was so happy to have you in it. I appreciate that. And thank you for your time today to share with the rest of the people watching.
It's my pleasure. I'm super grateful I was a part of the group. Thanks a lot.
Yep. Talk to you later.